Can you tell us who you are and what do you do?
Yes, my name is Mads, and I'm the founder and CEO at LABSTER. And what we do is that we have the aim to revolutionize science education. For that, we have developed a laboratory simulation. So students around the world, they can do advanced experiments just from their own computer.
And what's the biggest problem you solve with that?
The biggest problem is that science education, especially in the laboratory, is extremely expensive. A lot of the experiments is unsafe, and by giving a laboratory simulator, we can solve these problems, and at the same time, we increase the learning effectiveness.
So is the virtual laboratory really that good as a real laboratory? How are you sure that the outcomes are and match the reality?
I mean, we see it as a combination. You have some real laboratory, then the really advanced stuff you have in our virtual laboratory, because some of the things we simulate cost 500,000 euros alone. So that is part of the answer.
So, and what kind of companies or people or groups do you focus on? Is it only students or also companies?
We focus mainly on universities and high schools. Our products are used at Stanford, at Hong Kong University, and in a lot of universities in Europe. So that is our target group, and we really aim to have the students around the world get a better education and go out and do research, for instance, that can help solve the world's problems, such as cancer research and climate change.
And you're actually doing pretty well. I heard you earned a check today. Can you tell us something more about that?
Definitely. We won the Sonoma Startup Challenge prize of 25,000 euros today. And even more importantly, we were recognized as one of the most innovative and fastest growing companies in Europe. So that is definitely very interesting for us. And this can really help us boost, both our outreach to schools and also to further develop our product.
Now, there's also a lot of amateurs these days, people just sitting at home and having an idea and are not in the schools. Can they also use your laboratory just because they have an idea and they want to work with it?
Definitely. Anyone can go onto our website and try working with advanced things that's normally completely inaccessible to the public. And actually we also work with the do-it-yourself biologists who works from home and try to learn about biology right now with very simple experiments. But now they can go in and work with the stuff that only the advanced biotech companies actually have.
So are there any professors partnering with you?
Yes, we have quite a few professors. One of them is Kim Failer from Stanford, who's really been using our product for several years. We have from Copenhagen University and DTU as well, and from Hong Kong University, also a professor there. So we've partnered with quite a few professors to create the high quality content we have.
Has your product been used to create a breakthrough new technology or finding already?
Yes, it definitely has. It has really advanced, we can see, the educational level of the students, and we can see that also motivates students to study science further. So it both enhances the skill level of the students and motivates them to study science and go in and solve the problems of the world.
Okay, you sound pretty enthusiastic, but it can't all be great. You're a startup, so what keeps you awake at night?
I mean, mainly what we're focusing on now is to get our product even more out there, because we have great customers and collaborators globally, but now we really need to take it to the next step and get all the users that can really benefit from our technology aware of what we have actually, and that is what I'm really focusing on now.
And how are you going to do that? Do you have ideas about that already?
Definitely. So one of the things we're doing is to really focus on who we already are in contact with. They spread it by word of mouth. The media as well has been a source, because when people see our product, they realize that there is actually a solution to something that for the past 30 years have been unsolvable. And then also we're hiring a bigger team to get our product out there, where previously we focused on developing the product to the great stages it's at now.
What's your biggest risk? Do you have any?
The biggest risk is that generally universities and high schools are used to doing things in a specific way, and they've done so for the past 100 years. So this whole changing of mindset, even though we can prove that our product is very effective and more effective than most other methods, we still need to get this adopted. So that is our biggest challenge. But we can see that most teachers really see the benefits of our products, but we really need to place it in front of them. So yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.